What is up, guys? Slump here, and today I am bringing you yet another 2017 NFL season preview. Today we're going to be talking about the most inconsistent team in the NFL, the team that's on or off, the Carolina Panthers. Now we all know the 2015 season campaign by Cam Newton and the boys. The team went all the way to the Super Bowl, but ultimately lost. Then in 2016, they were struck hard by the Super Bowl hangover. Now looking back at it, I was stupid for predicting this team going 12-4 last year because last season was an even year, and we all know Cam Newton only balls out during the odd seasons. But with that being said, can this offensive line get it together, and can this dinosaur defense actually play extremely well this season? This is my 2017 season preview for the Carolina Panthers. Now, I'm gonna be quite honest, I jump to conclusions a lot of the time. And when the Carolina Panthers lost this man, Sean McDermott, I was panicking. I was like, what is this team gonna do? Well, they did something that disappointed me for the long run, but might be successful in the short run. They bring back dinosaurs like Julius Peppers and Captain Munnerlyn. Two players who are already out of their prime, but it is what it is. It's still okay. They still add to this team that has so much defensive potential, man. The only weakness on this entire defense as it currently stands, as of right now, what we know is the cornerbacks. Now, with that being said, let's talk about the quarterbacks and the offense real quick. Let's get that stuff out of the way, and then we're going to get into the juicy stuff that actually matters on this team. Now, at quarterback, we already know about Cam Newton. Listen, inconsistent, but if history repeats itself, he will have a great year this year. One thing that I can't stand people saying is that this man can't be a pocket passer. Are they retarded? And the people that are all saying that are ESPN personalities, so I'm not shocked, okay? Even this man Colin Cowherd is just talking straight out of his rear right now, talking about this man Cam Newton can't do anything if we took his athleticism away. Always coming to these type of quarterbacks, man. It's disgraceful, but it is what it is. Now we're gonna see this, okay? If this offense can actually play well, Cam Newton should have a top 10 quarterback-like season. We all know last season he struggled. But last season, how bad do you think your offensive line was? I'd say bottom 5 in the league. Things were just not looking good for this entire offensive unit. I mean, the only player you could actually rely on time in, time out was Greg Olsen. So if Cam Newton is able to get some time with the new weapons in Christian McCaffrey and Curtis Samuel, he should be able to get things done through the air as well as the ground. I'm drafting this boy in fantasy if this man Jameis Winston, Marcus Mariota, or even Carson Wentz fall out of my lap. Cam Newton should be the get in fantasy football. Let's talk about the running backs, Jonathan Stewart and C-Mac. Now, we all know Jonathan Stewart. He's a good running back, okay? He is going to get you 1,000+ yards every single season he plays 16 games in. Now, when you guys drafted Christian McCaffrey, I was like, man, the Panthers made a huge mistake, especially when they drafted a player that plays similar to Christian McCaffrey in the second round in Curtis Samuel. I was like, what are they doing? Let somebody else at least get Curtis Samuel if you're going to rock out with Christian McCaffrey, but nope. Now, something I'm be looking at during the preseason is how they utilize Christian McCaffrey. I don't want to see him becoming solely a ground and pound running back, okay? I want to see some dual back sets implemented on this team. I want to see him and Jay Stu out there at the same time. Let's have this man run an HB wheel. Let's try that. Let's have this man running routes from the back. Let's do it, okay? If you guys do use him as he is supposed to be used, this kid is going to have a big rookie season. However, if this man Ron Rivera does not get things going and the offensive coordinator does not set up plays for Christian McCaffrey himself, his rookie season won't be that great. And that is kind of what I'm projecting as of right now. As soon as the preseason games start and I get to see more of what they're going to be doing, that is probably when I'm going to change my overall prediction and improve what I currently got for the Panthers. Now, like I said, man, this running backs unit is extremely talented. Let's see what they do there. Wide receivers, Kelvin Benjamin, a sleeper in fantasy football, going around the 6th and 7th round. I'm definitely going to pick him up if he's available for me there. Now, Devin Funchess, he's a guy, big body receiver. That's what Cam Newton loves, okay? He loves these big bodies guys who sometimes drop the balls. I don't get it, but hey, Kelvin Benjamin, with Curtis Samuel, should be able to get open more. Having Curtis Samuel in the slot is going to be extremely beneficial for Cam Newton. This was a perfect pick. It's just that having him and Christian McCaffrey, man, that gets me annoyed because those two guys could flourish if they were on different teams. Tight end, Greg Olsen, top 5 tight end in the league, constantly putting up top 3 tight end numbers. Let's see if he continues at the same pace or his production dips down because of the receivers getting their love. The offensive line. Now, I'm disappointed that y'all gave Matt Khalil like $90 million. Okay, it was a $50 million deal, but still, man, what has he proven? I mean, this man has gotten his quarterbacks killed in Minnesota. Now, although I think he's getting overpaid, he might do well. I'm going to give him a chance. And I'm going to say this offensive line plays pretty well. Taylor Moton is another guy I'm very intrigued with. I want to see whether he's starting on the offensive line or not. We'll just have to wait and see come preseason games. Andrew Norwell, Trey Turner, your guards and centers are nice, okay? It's just your tackles I can't stand. Your tackles have to show me more. They really need to. That is going to be the whole. If the tackles actually step up and play better, this team is going to ultimately win the NFC South. Except I can't predict that right now, man. But all in all, man, this offensive line looks okay on paper. They just have to play well on the field. Now let's talk about your cornerbacks. I already mentioned, okay, this cornerback group kind of, it terrifies me a bit. You guys drafted Corn Elder. You guys still have James Bradbury. And let me say this about James Bradbury. He is a top 3 man cover cornerback from his draft class last year. I just want to see him make a leap this year, okay? Especially with the way this defense is trending upwards, I want to see him also go upwards as of this season. Captain Munnerlyn, the midget. Let's see how well he plays for the Carolina Panthers this year. The defensive line, Julius Peppers, Charles Johnson, Star Lotulelei, Kawan Short, and Mario Addison. 5 solid players. It's just, I'm still torn over the fact that you gave Coney Ely away for a bag of chips. Literally, you gave him away to move up 8 spots in the draft. That was ridiculous, but I understand it because you guys did pick up Julius Peppers. And with Sean McDermott gone, you guys do need more leaders on the defensive side of the football. Your linebacking core, always one of the deepest in the NFL. We all know about Luke Kuechly, the #1 middle linebacker in the NFL. He makes everybody better. The outside linebackers, Thomas Davis and Shaq Thompson, okay? I mean, all in all, man, your defense is talented. They just need to come together like they did in 2015 and end people's lives. That is what I'm looking for on this Carolina Panthers team. I want to turn on my television on Sunday mornings and watch this Carolina Panthers team kill their opponents. But yeah, guys, I mean, all in all, this team is extremely solid on paper. It's just that the offensive line needs to play a little bit better for Cam Newton to have the time to get things done on offense. If you guys can give Cam Newton some time to throw the ball, this team will be highly efficient. Now, with that being said, man, you guys are probably going to say that I'm a hater for the prediction I got. I got y'all going 9-7 for right now. Give it 2 weeks, I'm probably going to have this team in the playoffs. I just need to see them play 2 preseason games before I actually make my full-on decision on whether they win the NFC South or even get a wild card spot. So right now, they are obviously a playoff contender. I can see them easily killing teams in the playoffs if they get there. You guys have 3 easy dubs against the AFC East. You guys are probably going to split with the NFC South or even go 4-2 in the NFC South. The NFC North, I have you guys going like 3-1, 2-2, whatever it is. All in all, this schedule isn't the hardest, but it isn't the easiest either. So let's see how this team performs. But yeah, guys, you have been watching Slump TV. If you enjoyed the video at all, make sure to leave a like and most importantly, subscribe. Have a good one. Peace out.